That's Bruce Hornsby in the Range. That's the one song that makes me regret giving up piano lessons when I was 9 years old. Good morning, Kevin Lee.
Hey, how you doing? I'm glad to be here.
Welcome to Breakfast with Britt, my buddy.
All right, man. Hey, man, this is the only radio studio I've ever been in. I've been in many that has burning candles with nice aromas.
I know, that's my serenity candle. It calms me down, and it calms the guests.
I think we're going to do some woo-saw today in here, yeah.
It keeps me in my chi.
There you go, man. You got to be in your chi these days. That's beautiful.
You travel a lot.
Yes, I do. I don't know how.
The beast.
I don't know how I keep a girlfriend, but I have one. But it's hard, yeah.
And you do magic with your comedy show?
I am a comedian and a magician, so which means there's comedy. There's lots of comedy. I'm a comedian first, but there is magic in the show. There's chainsaw juggling. There's a little bit of everything. So it's a crazy roller coaster ride show of magic and some crazy juggling, fire, all sorts of stuff. So it's a music.
Right. We were waiting to come on there. We were talking. I don't know how we got on the Chicago. We were talking about the Chicago theater.
I performed there with Wanda Sykes a couple of years ago at the Chicago. Oh, okay. My first time to Chicago, and I fell in love with the place. I was only there for 24 hours.
Right. Really?
But we stayed. When you travel with Wanda Sykes, we stayed at the Waldorf Astoria, which is a big time hotel, and we're in right in the ritzy part of town. And I got out, walked around, and.
Let me tell you about my experience in the Chicago theater. First of all, I went there, I remember as a kid, to see Roy Rogers, and you see a movie, and then you'd have a celebrity.
See, Roy Rogers, the only thing I know about Roy Rogers is his chicken.
Huh? Oh.
He had a chicken restaurant, right?
Roy was a cowboy back in the day.
Okay.
But, so they'd have a movie, and then, so now, years later, I was living across the river from the Chicago theater in the Marina City, those big concrete corn cobs.
Right.
Okay. So one night I went to see, it was Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters had just come out.
Okay.
And I'm sitting in the theater, and there weren't that many people there. And I saw these shadows running all over the floor. I thought they were like chihuahuas or something. It turns out it was rats.
Yikes.
Seriously.
Oh,
rats.
wow.
It was rats.
Your rats look like chihuahuas.
And I went, I couldn't believe it. But this is the Chicago theater. The place had just fallen apart. Well, anyway, they closed it for, I guess, about maybe 2 years, completely renovating the entire thing, which I was glad to see them do not tear it down.
Right,
Because they did that with the train station, the Union. They kept it, they renovated it, and the night that they had the grand opening, it was Fats Domino and James Brown.
That was a hell of a show, I bet.
Oh, man.
Who closed that show?
Everybody. Well, James did.
Of course, James headlined that show.
I had met James years earlier when I was working in Augusta, Georgia.
Okay.
His hometown.
Yes.
But that was quite a night at the Chicago theater.
I bet it was. Wow.
It's like the Ryman Auditorium in Nashville. They didn't tear it down. That's the mother church of country music. They completely renovated it. But
See, you don't see that anymore. Like big celebrities don't work together like that anymore. Like you never see like two major guys of that caliber on the same show. I work with jazz artist Wynton Marsalis one time, where I'm performing with him, and he's telling me that Richard Pryor and Miles Davis used to do shows together all the time back in the day.
Really? I did not know that.
Richard Pryor used to open up for Miles Davis. Yeah, so and Wynton Marsalis told me that story. Yeah, so
Pryor was from Peoria, wasn't he?
I think so. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
God, he was the best.
He was the best. Yeah.
He really was the best. The first time I heard Mudbone Littlefoot, I heard that tape, and my buddy from Warner Brothers. We were on a junket in Kansas City. I was working in Minneapolis at the time, and I went to Kansas City to introduce Hart on stage. Nobody really knew who Hart was. They just come out with Barracuda. We were playing poker, and he had the cassette player going in the bathroom. And I was standing there, and I'm listening to this guy, and I thought, who is this? He said, it's Richard Pryor.